Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Podcasters. I am your Dungeon Master for today, Dungeon Master Anthony. This is the now Saturday session. I changed the overlay to make it look correct to tell us the day. We are going to be doing this on Saturdays, and soon in the coming weeks, we're going to start going live on Twitch on Saturdays if we can, and we'll see how long we could do that for until normal life resumes with everyone. We'll figure something out moving forward after that. But hey, we're picking up episode 2 of the Saturday session, and last week we began a journey into the frozen north of Wildmount in Uthadern. We met a party, and we met some players, and where we last left off, Boom Boom, a raging half-orc, was walking up to a portrait of Tiamat to tear it down after discussing with Tulgi and sorry, not Tulgi. Halil and Reagan in Croaker Cave. We open up. You guys, we left off as we were walking, as Boom Boom was walking up to the painting. Boom Boom, are you ripping this painting down, or?
The painting dies because Mama commands the painting dies. And
okay.
I Eldritch Blast it.
All right, make an attack roll.
All right. Bloop, 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 bloop. What's my plus on that? Eldritch Blast. Nope, nothing. Great. Plus 4. So 18. Apologies.
All right, cool. Roll for damage.
Okay. And oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're
good. Where the
good.
hell is my D10? Okay, there we go. 8.
Ooh.
Take that, painting, you jerk.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, so that's not good for me. Okay. Oh, hey. That ain't not bad. Nope, that's not great. It's a 13. Forgot I have a -1.
No, it's not bad. Hold on. You take 2 points of ice damage.
Good.
Boom. And the painting looks a little bit scarred from where the blast hit, but you kind of see it kind of soak it in, and the painting is bright as ever.
Boom Boom is not pleased by this.
Yeah.
Boom Boom turns back and says, painting hurt Boom Boom. That hurt Mama. That equaled death. And now I whack it with my great club like a freaking maniac.
Make an attack roll.
All right. Oh, that's good. That's real good. That's a 20, not a nat, but it's a 20, just the same. And hey-o, 6 points of damage. What do I take, like 8?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to go great. Hey, a 0. I rolled a 0.
Damn.
2 points of lightning damage. Boom.
First 0 ever. I rolled a 1 with a -1.
Oh, I'm sorry. So the first blast, you could see the white head of this painting of Tiamat kind of turn at you, and when it hit you with it kind of re-hit your Eldritch Blast back at you. And at this turn, you see the blue-headed dragon kind of turn around, and as you whack at it to hit it, the painting itself, the dragon's head just kind of swings up, and the horn from the blue dragon's head just kind of whacks back at you, and you take 2 points of lightning damage.
I took them. Boom Boom's eyes roll back, and he looks up, and then he looks back at the painting, and he goes, Mama, hear the words of your son, Boom Boom. Destroy wicked painting.
Oh, okay.
Destroy painting.
Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna roll this as a cleric doing the channeling. Roll 2 d10s,
Okay.
unless you have a percent. Roll your percentile die.
Oh, I have it. I'll roll a d100. I'll make it more interesting.
Oh yeah, do the d100. You got to get. You have to get below your below your character level.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Camera. Let's see this. Are we?
Dude, I literally thought I was like, when you were telling me, when you were
Okay.
like saying like, okay, you have to roll a butt, and as soon as you said a butt, I was like, oh, this is not gonna go well for Boom Boom. But then you said below, and I was like, oh my god.
You somehow tap into the divinity within Mama, and and fires from the hell themselves come reaching out and start the painting of fire, and burns it down. And you hear a roaring blast, you hear the shouting of 5 ancient great dragons. You think the god herself screaming at you. Hold on, something's gonna happen to you. I just don't know what
the hell
yet.
is going on?
Howard is like totally standing in the back, just like watching all this unfold. Like,
I mean, you somehow conjured upon the power of Mama to rival a god, and just within a percentage dice, I can't argue with that much. Something's gonna happen to you at some point. I don't know yet, but you off Tiamat.
I literally back to back, guys. For the record, I literally rolled the worst roll I've ever made, and then
the greatest.
the best roll I've ever made. In my entire
We
life.
just started.
I know.
This is awesome.
For my dice for the rest of.
What do you guys want to do?
I just watched Boom Boom start a fight with a painting, and like at first I'm shocked the Eldritch Blast didn't work. He hits it, and he just looks like he's getting hurt, and then just spontaneously combusts. That's what I watched.
It's exactly what you watched.
Let's leave.
Okay.
We should leave. We should definitely leave after that.
You guys.
Wait, did we hear like that the noise too?
Oh yeah. Like everyone heard the noise, and I'll even say like Hully. She looked scared, and like because as where we left off, you kind of threatened her into being a follower of Mama of sorts, and she's a priestess of Tiamat, so she's conflicted. She's heard the call of Tiamat, and she just saw the painting burn up. Like she's really confused. You all heard the screaming of dragons.
Anthony, I turned to her, and hold on, I gotta stop laughing. Sorry, because this is very serious. But Boom Boom he turns and he goes, "Your God is dead. Only God is Mama, and you follow or you burn as well."
Oh, this is great.
Make a persuasion check with it. Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
Oh, thank God I haven't. I was like, oh, shnikes. All right, hold on. All right, the first one is a 15. The second one is a 5, so I got a 15.
I'll say you do. You recognize that. Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I didn't realize webcam. It's all good.
Like, screenshot. No, I'm just kidding.
it was pants. It's good. Now I just want to for clarification, real quick. Boom Boom is not trying to be deceitful. Like he is legit honest. So it is a genuine persuasion. Yeah. So you definitely leave Holly looking very confused at how like she doesn't fully believe you, but for a devout follower of one god to then be swayed by a being she's never heard of, she's confused. And she recognizes power when she sees it.
I mean, real recognize real.
I mean, like, she
Who
completely
respects that?
and she's kind of like, you should go now. She's shaking. She's cold. Did she give you guys I can't remember. Did she give you guys the crystal or the vial?
Yeah, I believe.
Yes.
You got the vial? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the vial. You guys.
I'm gonna wait. I was just. I'm gonna wait until Boom Boom walks away, and I'm gonna walk up to Holly,
Okay.
whatever her name is, and give her 2 gold, and be like, "Here is to replace the painting. I have no excuse for him. I'm sorry," and I just walk away.
she's appreciative, and she's thank you, and she's very she's confused, like her faith's been shaken.
I put my hand on the shoulder of that guy who's with us. You know, the
Damian?
guy that, the guy we kind of kidnapped. And I go, you come with Boom Boom and family.
Okay, all right.
We family now.
All right, cool. First NPC, nice. I like this.
Wait, I can add one more thing, and then he goes, old god, stupid, and dead. Not like mama. She very alive. Not stupid. Boom boom. Not bright. Mama. Son. And he does that with his hands. Like, he basically just did like beat poetry or something. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Sorry.
You hear Mama in your head. Very good, Boom Boom. Mama approves. Mama approves. No false gods. No false gods.
I walk away telling him a story. I'm leading him as I'm walking away, as a, you know, the painting's getting paid for and everything, and I'm telling him this really intricate story about this one time I saw a squirrel eating something that squirrels typically do not eat.
Okay. Okay.
There's nothing to do with anything.
He looks intrigued enough. A little bit more disappointed that it's not as interesting as the duck, but you know, the squirrel's kind of sucking up. It's okay.
I mean, what is, you know?
Ricky?
I just ignore these people in the ice cave and I beeline it. I'm pretending nothing happened and I'm just so excited to leave.
All right. With Damian's help, you guys all leave the cave and head back into town. You head back into town and make your way towards. You guys do know that the person that had purchased the other vial is currently staying at the Jolly Dwarf. So if you want, you can make your way there to acquire the other vial, if you choose. Or you guys go straight to Elro. Your choice. Your call.
It's up to you guys. I mean,
What was the?
Let me do
Let's go
names.
to the. No, let's go to the Jolly Inn.
Okay.
Check them out.
All right. As you guys come into the Jolly Inn, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different than the day before. A little bit more alive, kind of past the sadness of a death. You know, it's really cold up here, up in the north, and there's no use on waiting and feeling sad and sorry for the dead. So, you know, they pay their respect, and now it's back to normal life. Don't want to get stuck in the cold or else you die, unfortunately, as you can see. And as you come walking in, the downstairs of this inn, it's very nice again, large tap room, and you see Aro Bartok, the dwarf, is at the bar again. He sees you guys come in, kind of like, hey, guys, kind of like waving you guys come in. And as you go in, you do see 2 male humans and 2 tiefling children laughing among themselves as they're enjoying a meal together at a side booth, actually, where you were sitting last yesterday, Howard.
Sweet.
ooh.
What do you wish to do?
I am going to walk up to the group of people there at that table.
Okay.
I'm going to take out. Let me see. Actually, who had the vial? Did I have it? I don't remember who had it.
I assure you that I did not have it.
Okay.
You had it. You had it.
Okay. We'll say I had it. That sounds smart.
I think that's the most reasonable.
Yeah. So I'll take out the vial and I'll put it like down on the table as a show and be like, look at each of them in the eye.
They look very off-put by you just kind of walking up and kind of intruding on them. They're not mad, but they're just, okay. Their daughters are playing around, kind of running around the bar, and they're, all right. Can I help you?
Yes, actually, you certainly may. This vial is of great importance to me, and I believe somebody here has procured another vial just like this. A gold if you're able to tell me or lead me in the direction of where or who might have procured the other one.
You see the blonde hair of the two. There's a blonde hair male figure, paler skin, and his husband sitting there next to him, brown hair and everything. Just kind of look over each other, go, "What's a concern?"
It concerns a rather recent events that have happened of certain people that have died. I'm quite sure you know I've heard about it since you are here. And it is of grave importance that we find out how to stop this, or at least in the direction of where we need to go next to fix this.
You see them two kind of like talking with each other. They both reach out their hands at you, and one goes, blonde hair goes, "Name's Irvin. It's my husband Fenton.
I look at the hands. I don't extend my hand out though.
Okay. After they see you kind of stare, they kind of put their hand back a little bit, off taken. We may have purchased one of those vials, something very similar. And this is new to us, hearing that it's concerning a death in the town. We just arrived yesterday.
And where have you purchased this vial from?
Purchased it on the road, on the way back from Shady Creek Run.
On the way from Shady Creek Run. Interesting. Well,
Is it dangerous, the vial?
Yes, you can say that.
They start pulling it out, and they look nervous, and they start wrapping it up and kind of set it on the table in the center with their both hands back to it. Go, "What happened? What does it do? What's wrong with it? Is it cursed? Our daughters we've all been looking at it and holding it. We were trying to figure out what we could do with it."
I will take it.
Okay.
It is actually none of your concern. You seem fine now. However, if you do feel a slight cold, I would suggest you go see a doctor. And I will turn around and walk back towards Boom Boom and Remus.
That's all right. Thank you. That cost us money.
I flipped the gold back.
It was. Make a straight persuasion, charisma. I'd say just straight charisma roll.
That seems like a Fonz check.
Yeah, like a font, like
What's a Fonz check?
you're not being a jerk about it. Like, you're not being mean and deceitful, but you're being kind of like straight charisma.
Their stuff.
Yeah, you sure took their stuff. And I mean, they kind of put it there.
They did. They offered it to me. I took it. It's a 16 straight charisma.
You see them look uneased, but they're kind of over in hushed tones, kind of just whispering with each other. And that's it for now, I guess.
Good. And I will walk up to Remus and Boom Boom. So this lovely couple back over there, or the family, purchased this off of the road to Shady Creek Run. I have a feeling there's more of these. And yeah, I don't know if we need to go there or where else we need to go, but this is spreading around, and this will only end up bad if this keeps on going unchecked.
So just so you know, from the understanding is that maybe it could have been me not giving it to you guys clearly enough. They acquired it from Hully or Hulliel that sold it to them. So it didn't come from Shady Creek Run. They were coming back from Shady Creek Run, and she kind of met them on the road.
Okay, gotcha. I misunderstood that. So, okay, so I got the second vial. So I guess we need to, I don't know, go more to the Isle place, figure out.
Elro was the one that asked you guys to just figure out what was going on and what was causing this ailment.
Okay, thank you.
No one knows yet, so it's up to you guys. where you guys want to go or talk to.
So Boom Boom kind of looks over and he goes, "The men, they are a couple."
They're a couple, family. I don't know what they are. I didn't really ask or get into it.
Boom Boom likes this. He goes, "Love has no boundaries." Boom Boom was very, very LGBTQ, like accepting. By the way, that's a new dynamic to his character.
Awesome.
He loves it. He loves when love just happens and doesn't give a damn about what the GOP says.
You hear in the back of your voice, Mama loves you, Boom Boom. Mama loves you, Boom Boom.
Boom Boom love Mama. He says it out loud, like randomly.
I'm just like, I don't know what that has to do with them being in love, but okay, Boom Boom. Unless perhaps they don't have a mama, that they might need a mama.
They will have one now. Boom Boom approaches the table.
Okay.
Well, hey, you set him up. I'm going to knock him down, bud. I'm going to tell you.
It rocks.
You see these two humans. One is blonde, other one is brunette. Think Ted Mosby and Barney Simpson
Okay.
from How I Met Your Mother.
So Boom Boom looks at them and says, "You are men, yet you love, and you share love. Mama, appreciate you. And Boom Boom say, be proud of who you are." And then, do I have money? I don't know if I have money. No, I have no money. Obviously, I'm Boom Boom.
No, wait. You do have 10 gold piece, or how much gold did you get from the last encounter if you guys all divvied it up?
I think we got 10.
We got 10 piece,
Oh,
but
good point.
we gave it to Holly for the chest thingy.
So Boom Boom has nothing.
Yeah, Boom Boom has none.
You guys are on your way to get money from Elro.
True. Boom Boom just turns towards the bartender and says, "Mama says buy them drinks. This tab on Mama." And he sounds a little upset. Like, if you're not going to buy this nice couple drinks all night. Like,
Make straight intimidation.
love it. Oh, that's cockeyed. Huh. Great. All right. Because it was stupid both ways. Oh, it's even worse. An 8.
You Arl just you just hear Arl be like, "What? Mama's not. No, we need money. Money pays for drinks."
That was the wrong answer, unfortunately.
Oh, God, Arnold.
Well, Boom Boom walks towards the bar. And, like, you know, like when people try to intimidate people in, like, mafia movies, they put their gun on the table?
Yeah.
Boom Boom puts his great club on the table and goes, "There is no money. There is only Mama."
Yeah, you see the dwarf kind of get up on his little step and kind of steps up to your height and kind of matches you eye for eye. It puts a warhammer on the table and says, "Yeah, well, money is what buys drinks, unless someone's died."
You are very small. And if you do not comply with Boom Boom, you will be going to lots of funerals, starting with your own.
I'm going to tap Remus on the side real quick and be like, I feel like I should probably intercept, but let's just see how this plays out for a second, right?
Guys.
Is there something we can do? Like, I
mean, I have like 2 gold left. So, I mean...
oh, God. Arnold.
Yeah, this place seems nice. All right, let's forget it. I'll walk up to the bartender.
Yeah.
Never mind, Boom Boom. It's okay. I got the drinks, and I'll put down the 2 gold.
The dwarf, Arnold, kind of looks at you and goes, "Good thinking. We didn't want to mess." And he pulls out 2 drinks and kind of starts walking them over. He's not even just giving them to you to pay over. He just kind of gets up and he's excluding himself from the situation.
Brings him to the couple.
Yeah, he goes over to the couple.
All right. Boom Boom turns and he says, "The mess would be him in his own floors, on his walls, on his ceiling, on your pants, on their pants, on all the pants. The mess would be from Mama." And I pick my great club up and I go, "Boom Boom will follow."
Did Arnold leave his Warhammer?
Warhammer, please. Oh, that'd be such a weird flex if we just
He
took
did.
his Warhammer.
He did.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneakily take his Warhammer and then immediately leave without him noticing. Hopefully.
Sleight of hand check with advantage.
All right. Come on, baby.
That's the best thing I've ever heard in years in D&D.
Oh my god.
23.
Yes!
It is
Let's
gone.
go!
And you were out the door before Arnold even turns around and notices it. That's going to be great to return to. All right, so you guys head on out, and you guys know that Elro is waiting your arrival to pay you guys and to figure out any information you have found on this, whatever's causing this sickness. You guys want to make your way over to his house, make way over, and go knock on in, and you're greeted. He goes, come on in. Welcome, Jian.
So
Please tell me what have you found out? What is causing this sickness? Is it a curse? Is it a did Ergon do something?
you could say it was a curse of sorts, and I'll pull out the vials. I believe these are what have caused them, and I'll hand it to him.
Are they wrapped up currently when you're handing them over?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're still wrapped up. I would be very, very careful with that. Obviously, you've seen what it's done, but I do believe that this is the cause of what's been happening around here.
He kind of looks at him and goes, "Interesting. There have been parties that go up traveling up north, and they're said that there are cursed objects and magic that haven't been uncovered and rediscovered in centuries. I need to look back and do some more research. If this is what I think it is, I'm going to need your help again. Can I contact you guys tomorrow? Or a day or two?
Sure. I mean, it's not like we have anything else to do.
This appears to be our main quest.
Where can I send Thaniel to fetch you guys?
Well, definitely not at the Jolly Inn. However,
why not at the Jolly Inn?
Reasons. So, is there like another inn or someplace around here that we can hold up at? That's the only place.
Jolly Inn's the only one right now that's really has open rooms, and yeah.
How many rooms does this place have?
We will stay here.
Let's stay at your house.
Boom Boom just sits on the floor.
I don't think that's gonna work. Let me see if I can call any favors. And Daniel, and you see this little teenager dwarf come running up. Yes. Sorry, what's up, Ricky? Remus?
I would like to know, is Damian still with us?
Damian is currently a part of your party.
Does Damian have a house?
No, he was staying up at Croaker Cave.
Oh, ass. Okay.
I'm not RPing as Damian as much. I will when I need to, but I do have the character sheet ready.
Yeah.
Do you mind going over to see if Madam Junither, does she have an extra room or two open? I know a lot of family was in town. Yeah, I'll go check. It'll be just a moment, and we'll find out if possibly I could procure a room for you guys. Please come on in, sit, enjoy while we wait. And I'll say you guys.
Seems like Boom Boom's already sitting.
At this point, I would like to tell. What the hell is his name? Elro?
Yeah.
Elro? I would like to pull out the Warhammer and describe an incident of me seeing a miscreant taking it and leaving the Jolly Inn.
Really? Make a deception roll on it.
All right. 23.
What did this who did this look like? Who was this? Did you recognize them?
No, they left pretty quickly. They weren't strong at all, really. It just I kind of picked it off of them and they scurried away very quickly. It didn't look familiar.
Was it a child? A child? An adult? What was it?
I'm not sure. It was someone small. It could have been a child. It could have been a tiefling. Or, a halfling. Halfling.
Huh. All right, I'll send a party out to search for anyone.
Anyways, you should return this. I think it's Arnold's.
Yeah. And as you can see, it has like an inscription on the side. If lost, please return to Arnold. Jolly Dwarf. No. So thank you. Appreciate that. Also, speaking of trading gifts, thank you for that. And you see him pull out 3 big pouches of gold. It's like 100 each. And hopefully, if I need you again, this will kind of be a down payment to cover services moving forward.
The man who stole Hammer was follower of dead god Tiamat.
We'll make sure. Dead god of Tiamat, huh?
Tiamat, no mama.
Deception with disadvantage.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, hold on. Hold on, where are at? All right, so that's not bad. 17 and hey, not 20 plus 2, so 17 lowest.
Plus 2, right? Or is it 15?
No, it's 15.
Total. Okay. All right. Well, only followers of Tiamat I know of are up in Croaker Cave. I can go up and I'll send a party up there. Usually, Tolgi and Holly and them. Usually, they don't bother the town as much unless they're.
It wasn't them.
It wasn't them.
It was. Boom Boom isn't used to lying, so he's like, I'm trying so hard to say this in a straight face. He's like, sorry, guys. He's like, it must have been some other follower of Tiamat.
Disadvantage again?
Oh, it happened. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bad?
Oh. 3 and a 5.
He looks at you a little concerned. He goes, was it him? Looking at you, Remus. Was he the one that stole it? He's acting weird.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted, bud.
I got it. I'm sorry. I was eating.
It's all good.
So he asked me if Boom Boom was acting weird.
Was he the one that stole it?
No. He got in an argument with Arnold before we had left, so that's why we don't want to stay there, and things are a little off right now.
All understood. And we'll say at that, I'll have a search party go running around just to see if anyone's acting weird or seen anything. And at that, we'll say Daniel shows back up. Miss Juniper, she has 2 rooms. One is currently being shared, so there's one bunk in one room, and then there's 2 bunks in another. If that's okay, she said. She doesn't have a lot of space.
Perfect.
That will work.
Awesome. And here, let her know I'll take care of it for you because, you have nowhere to stay, so I'll take care of that. It shouldn't be bad. She owes me. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. And Remus, you know where Miss Juniper is. It's not as big as the Jolly Dwarf, but it's a small little kind of dive bar-ish, like 3 spaces at the bar. There's enough room for like half a cubby that got like the table, instead of a big full like 8-person table, it's like broken in half, so only 4 people could really fit comfortable sitting down. And then there's like 2 rooms above, and then like the one back room. You guys go walking up to it, and it looks like you almost passed by it. It's kind of like walking next to shops. It's about the size of a bedroom to like a single room to enter. So you turn, you kind of see it's a dingy, dark place. There's dust on the outside the door, snow covered everywhere. It's, I don't have a name for the spot. It's the Old Dive. It's called Miss Juniper's Old Dive, like that.
Perfect.
Go on.
We walk in.
Yeah, sure. You guys enter, and you see a really old looking elf. Got very big bags, got long glasses, and she's pouring a drink, and she's kind of sipping on something as she sees you walking in. Ah, you must be the ones that need the room. And she's got, actually, her left eye kind of goes, she's got one eye that kind of just looks in around everywhere else, like Mad Moody style.
I don't mean to be that guy, but when Boom Boom said, "Boom Boom, stay here," he hasn't gotten up off the floor yet from that guy's house. And according to him, someone just handed him a pillow, like a bag of gold. So Boom Boom is just laying down awkwardly on the floor of that house we were just at.
Okay. Would you guys leave without Boom Boom?
Yeah, I would have.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's going anywhere. Like I feel like if I wake up in the morning, he'll still be here.
It's a plea. I mean, if Boom Boom wants to stay, it's Elro kind of is like, Boom Boom, Boom Boom, you really, we found a room for you. You sure you wouldn't be more comfortable? Like, this isn't an acceptable sleeping situation.
Boom Boom will stay here.
Make charisma roll straight.
Oh, all right. Hey-oh! That's great. 19.
I mean, if you want to stay in the corner, I don't have any food or nothing for you. I'm just kind of already wrapping up my night, so sure, chill in the corner.
Just let him sleep in your house. Let him
Yeah.
sleep in your house.
Boom Boom need nothing.
Sure.
Boom
Sure.
Boom need floor.
That's it. He gives you a blanket. So he comes over and gives you a blanket and is like, we'll talk in the morning. And he kind of just, he's just over you. He just understands that he's not getting around it. He's walking away, just shaking his head.
As he's walking away, I'd like to tell him the duck story. Because I don't believe he's heard it. Even if he leaves the room, I'm still telling the story in full detail. Like,
Okay.
as Boom Boom's falling asleep with his head on this bag of gold, just sprawled on this guy's floor, now with a small blanket.
It's a small blanket. Like, it's a blanket the size for a dwarf, too. Like, it's like for like a, it was just an extra blanket he had. He wasn't prepared to have you sleep over, so.
No, it's never prepared.
Cool. You guys enter Miss Juniper's dive bar, and he goes, "All right, hey, there you are. I thought there was gonna be 3 of you. That's why we needed 3 beds."
There are still 3 of us. Damian's sleeping with the weird person.
Boom.
I was gonna have him probably sleep on the floor or something, but Boom Boom decided, He was staying.
Staying where? Who's Boom Boom?
Well, you see, you'll find out maybe. Hopefully, hopefully not. But actually, it's very nice. You just have to believe in Mama. That's another thing. Where are the rooms exactly?
She's confused, and she's like, "Oh, all right. Rooms are upstairs." She hands you 3 keys. Actually, no, she hands you 2 keys. Correction. She hands you 1 key, and tells Damian to just knock on the door and let him know that. Let him know that I told him not to give you any crap. He doesn't pay for a space, so you can share his room with him. You just okay. You see him just kind of. Damian just kind of like, okay, you guys going upstairs? Mama's not here, so I don't know. Like, we staying up and talking, or we going to bed?
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Mama's not here, so
Who are you?
I'm scared.
Actually, yeah. Damian? Where are you from? Like.
All right, so you guys sit down at the bar. Mrs. Juniper, she's just kind of like she kind of wants to enjoy, so she starts pouring herself another drink. And can I get you anything? She starts handing just drinks and just whatever you want. She's just making a drink, pours shots, whatever you want. She just kind of gives you. And you want to know where I'm from?
We just kind of took. Well, Boom Boom just kind of took you, I guess. So.
Yeah.
It's kind of best that you go along with Boom Boom too. I mean, he has Mama, but you know.
He ripped John's heart out.
Yeah. He also set a painting on fire. Just go with it.
It's only the second session.
I'm so glad. Well, I was traveling. I was in a caravan traveling up across Wildmount from the Menagerie Coast. And I was tired of the conflict between the Dwendalian Empire and the oh my god, I'm gonna go blank on the other. Dan, help me out. Jorhas, thank you. Mm-hmm. Between the 2 nations, so I figured just head north and just keep to myself. And Holly kind of offered me work. She found me along the travel, asked if I'd be willing to make some money, and
And look where you are now.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't really expecting this, and he ends up telling you guys about, he ends up telling you that, he had a really rich childhood, and I'm just pulling up his stuff real quick to make sure, because I actually made a character sheet for you guys. Yeah, I was like, in case Damian's a thing, I'm gonna have a little bit. So I just want to have that. He's like, tells you about his rich childhood. He had 2 brothers, a sister, no father, just a mother, and he would end up actually having to watch over his siblings a lot, and it was very tiresome. And one day when there was a tidal wave that kind of just hit their shore town, just wiped out their family, and he watched them all just kind of get drawn back into the sea, and just he's been alone ever since. And that happened when he was like 19. So after that, with no family at the coast, it didn't feel comfortable anymore in this tropical, like not tropical paradise, like this coastal region, like a Florida-ish style. So he wanted to get to the opposite. So he wanted to get as cold as he could be and kind of be away and just keep to himself. And so now he is up in Uthadern and up in Palebank Village. And I will tell you, in conversation, he ends up telling you that he is now converted to a level 1 cleric as a follower of Mama.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
I'm not giving you guys anything more than that. I'm gonna run him kind of like as a sidekick from like old school, from older ones. So he's like a follower, and he's just gonna be at level 1 for you guys. And he ends up letting you know that.
Guys, we just kidnapped this guy.
Yeah, You terrified him into the point of death, so he is now a grave cleric. Level 1 grave cleric for you guys. So
Awesome.
yeah. So that's my life.
The highlight,
Kind of up
I
to
think, to myself is that he is a drifter, and if he really, like, for some ungodly reason dies, he doesn't have a family to miss him. I think this as he's telling me his life story and the tragedy of his family.
He really has no one. So except for
now.
he had no one. He kind of was a part of a band of just bandits and never really felt that family connection. And Mama terrifies him, so he's going to see where it goes.
Howard is going to feel a little bit of kin to him, just because of he too was a drifter, and he's going to kind of explain a little bit how he had no family as well. He doesn't even remember a family as far as he can remember. Since he was a boy, he lived on streets from city to city and made his own way. And just the struggles of trying to live, and people always pushing him around, and how he kind of got fed up with it. And now he's out living his own thing. He's decided he wants to follow a new path, and yeah, that's it.
Well, if this continues, it seems like we're going to be on some sort of path, or at least Mama thinks so, I think. And whenever he says Mama, you just kind of see his kind of eyes get kind of glossy and just kind of like shut down, like, okay.
Dude, I haven't laughed this hard in probably like 5 years.
You're not even in this situation. That's the best part.
I'm just living vicariously through it.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, guys. I have to pee. Is that I know?
No, you're
I
good.
know we're not supposed to do that on podcasts, but I really do. I'm cry laughing. I don't know if it's coming through, but like all of this is so funny. Like the roles Ricky keeps making are like just killing me. The 23s. I'm fucking dying. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Can I have like 1 minute? I'm so sorry.
You go. We're gonna continue with this. When you come back, we'll pick
I'll
up.
be right back. Okay.
Yeah, we'll pick up. We'll pick up with you when you come back. So, guys, Damian kind of gave you a little bit of his background, and I guess I'll follow you guys until something happens, whether I die or Mama says otherwise, or who knows. And to talk to Mama again, he just didn't realize he said it, and he just down again.
I pay the cockeyed woman for another drink for this kid, and I share nothing with him on purpose, and just pass him the drink.
Thank you. And he just kind of takes and just sips it, like sips it, big gulp, sips.
I'm gonna kind of study him a little bit, just like
he is very. Make an insight check.
okay.
What were you trying to pick up too? Also,
No, just his mannerisms and like how much he actually believes Mama. However, I rolled a natural 1, so yeah.
He's very disconnected, and I mean, you could take it as you will. He's very existential like. Make sense?
Yep. Okay.
And I'll say it's truthful enough, but with a natural 1, that's as generic as you can get too.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Fair.
And I will say even at that, he finishes his drink, kind of gets up, and at that, real quick, and who's hurt out of this one? Is anyone hurt, or you guys are all healed up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Then as you get up, I'll say you even get maybe a chilled presence, almost like a cold draft pass through that room as he walks away to his room. I'm gonna go to sleep, and he just walks away.
And before he walks away, I'm gonna put like a hand on his shoulder and be like, "As long as you're with us and you don't betray us, you'll be fine. But just know, no matter what Boom Boom says, you realize Mama's not real, right?"
I don't know if she is or not, and you see him actually do You see him kind of cast a spell. You see this flare of just this wind and almost this smell of brimstone just kind of flare from him. And just kind of like, this wasn't before. And then he just kind of walks away. But thank you.
I'll nod and be like, fair enough.
Yeah. This has been a very big day for him. Or this has been a lot of a day for him. So he heads to bed. Do you guys wish to do anything until?
I will order one more drink.
Okay. Gives you a drink.
Mm-hmm. Drink it.
Good.
Well, this has been fun. I will head off as well, Remus. I guess in the morning we shall go check on Boom Boom.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Hopefully the house is still standing.
Oh, I like that idea. Okay.
That's,
oh, perfect.
yeah. Alrighty,
Speak
then.
of the devil himself.
Head
Screen
off to
wipe
bed.
to Boom Boom.
Screen wipe.
House is burning down.
What just happened?
Oh, man. If only you knew. The next morning, you guys arise, and let me see if you guys smell the smoke burning. I'm kidding. Kidding. Next morning, you hear a knock on your door around like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's, yeah, you two hear a knock on your door, I'll say.
You gonna get that? I'm gonna roll over and put the covers up even more.
I guess so. I get up. I begrudgingly open the door and look confused at whoever may be there.
Open door. It's actually Damian. Mama said that Boom Boom's up. He's waiting for us.
Well,
Whoa.
Mama woke you up also, by the way.
me?
Okay.
No.
Oh, him. Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, why the hell did Mama wake me up?
Boom Boom just sits straight up and is now using like the bag of gold as like a back brace, and he's just staying in place. So this guy I'm picturing is like going about his morning routine. I'm just sitting there staring at him, like following him with my face. I'm like,
Sure. He's just kind of going around like, I'll see you. I'll see you guys later. I'll tell your friends I'll be back later. And Daniel.
Wait, he left Boom Boom in his house?
Nope. No. I was getting there.
you can't say stuff like that.
He's not leaving you in his house. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
No. And yeah, because I'm in the middle. I'm like, wait, he can't leave him. So Daniel, make sure Mr. Boom Boom here doesn't break anything, and if his friends show up, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to check the archives. And he leaves. He looks at you and goes, please don't break anything.
Boom Boom will make breakfast if you show Boom Boom where kitchen is.
Daniel, get him food so he can make breakfast. And he looks at you like, thank you. And he leaves. He's dressed all bundled up warm. It's a little chilly today. And I'll say for you two, Damian is now just downstairs kind of at the bar, just kind of waiting.
So Boom Boom stands up.
Mm-hmm.
He turns to Daniel and he says, you will hand Boom Boom a broom and he will sweep.
Sure. So basically, Daniel will help you whatever you need to do throughout the. He's like, okay, as long as it's nothing too out there. Okay.
As I'm sweeping, I tell him this really long, weird story about how one time, like, I was like peeing in a lake and I couldn't tell if the water was leaving me or coming into me. And it like really rocked my world. And I tell him it like very deadpan, very like, I mean, this would take me like a half hour, so I'm not going to do it. Unless you really want me to RP.
No, we're good.
You'll co-op the campaign stuff. But like, it's like a half-hour story as Boom Boom was like slowly sweeping, and I feel like he's doing a great job because he actually wants to clean this guy's house.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Make a performance check, and we'll jump back to that when they get to the house.
All right. Hey, that's not terrible.
Nice, guys.
12.
Okay, it's a good job.
Awesome.
What do you guys want to do?
So I've told Howard that Mama is apparently waking people up now, and she needs us to get Boom Boom. And I don't know if I'm surprised or confused, but we should probably leave soon.
I'll pull the blankets like right back over. Like what?
I called Damian into the room to just tell him.
Damien is downstairs.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Are you calling? Like, are you shouting for him downstairs?
Now I'll begrudgingly like get up and be like, all right, let's. Oh, geez, this is a lot more than what I bargained for. Just going along with this, and I'm gonna follow Remus downstairs to the bar.
You guys see Damien just. He's not drinking liquor. He's got almost like maybe like an orange juice or something not so alcohol. He's like, "Do you guys want a drink?" I think Mama would be okay with it. She hasn't talked again to me today. Can I get some drinks for my friends, please? And he looks up, and Miss Jennifer's like, "Sure." She's pouring some orange juice or something. It's not a beer or ale, but something.
Actually, I'll take a breakfast ale if you have one.
You're one of those snobby ones, aren't you?
I wouldn't call it snobby as more as cultured, but yes, I would like a breakfast ale if you do have one.
She leans in, like really close to your ear. You can feel, like, for an elf, she's old, and she's got like sagging skin. You think she's possibly a hag, but she's really an elf.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And her arm is gonna reaches under and grabs a beer, and she just cracks it. And as she kind of holds it, you could see her do like a little like chilling cantrip where it's like frozen. She goes, "It's a breakfast special," and she hands it over to you.
I will take it.
On the house.
And I will drink it and wait until I guess whoever else.
Has she already poured the other two juices?
Yeah, she'd pour the other two juices.
I'll just take them both.
Okay.
All right. Let's leave. I guess let's go for breakfast or go find Boom Boom.
So you guys head your way out. By the way, Danny, you got a 1 extra temporary hit point.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Anthony, should I roll for the breakfast I made?
Yeah. So all right.
I want to make breakfast for like the guys showing back up, all three of them.
Okay.
This guy who's here now.
Okay. Knowing how Boom Boom is, what is Boom Boom trying to do, and how well does he want to do it? Like, come on, get it. I know Boom Boom knows what he wants to do. Come on.
So, if we're talking about like what type of chef Boom Boom would be, he would be more like a Guy Fieri. I feel like. In his heart, he's Anthony Bourdain, but like he's more like Boom Boom will make large meal, like something that no human being could eat in a sitting. So he's making like mounds of stuff. Whatever this guy gave me, I'm using in the most creative way possible.
So what were your instructions, or what did you specifically ask? I'll say again, just so his name is Thaniel, Than. Thaniel. Okay. What did you want Thaniel to give you? Kind of like he's showing you to the kitchen. Like, what are you asking and what are you making? Like, what do you want to make? I'll let you be as. We're gonna roll with this.
I mean, realistically, I just said like you show Boom Boom where kitchen is, and he will make breakfast. So once Thaniel showed me the kitchen, Boom Boom's opening everything.
Everything.
Using whatever he can find, but he's not like just. He's like, I will put. He's not like an idiot. He's not like, I will put fish on butter and that is breakfast. No, he's like,
he's making actual breakfast. Okay.
Oh, he's going in. Oh, he's going ham on this. This means a lot to him.
Okay.
He slept on this guy's floor.
Okay. Oh man, I love Boom Boom.
Who has checks and balances?
All right. What is?
Just
Sure.
deeper than we think.
Sure.
Apparently, I don't know.
What do you want to make for? What are you trying to make equivalents of a breakfast? Tell me what are you trying to make, and I'll let you know when we're like, all right, that's kind of what you're pulling off.
All right, at least 6 meats.
6 meats. All right.
At least 6 meats. Different kinds, created in different ways. Some sort of massive omelet that has everything in it.
All one giant omelet, right? For everyone, a communal omelet.
Yep, communal omelet, like family style omelet.
Okay.
With
all
like
right.
sides of meat, and then like probably like a goose as well. Because I feel like when Boom Boom makes meals, it's also kind of like traditional Scrooge Christmas. He's gonna introduce something in that vein.
Okay.
It's like a suckling pig, or like he's got like a specialty that he does.
Okay.
Even though he's raised
all right.
in the circus.
Okay. So now, character-wise, does Boom Boom know how to cook legit though?
I believe so. I mean, you
all right,
tell me, but I think so.
No. It's something like there's no ways to roll for cooking, so we're gonna say sure you can cook. He's proficient with cooking, so roll performance. Add your proficiency modifier. Straight roll.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see where it goes. He's proficient in his own means, so like he can't do like a Michelin star meal, but you want some good home style breakfast. Let's see what you got.
Modified 16.
It's a pretty damn good breakfast, guys.
Pretty good breakfast. The 16.
So as you guys show up at up to this house, Damian at this point goes, we're just gonna go in the house. He knows we're on our way. And as they arrive up to the door, Mama lets you know they're coming in. Don't hurt anyone when they walk through the door.
Boom Boom has made breakfast as Mama commands.
Okay, so just so you know, and Damian lets them into the house, just like, you know, there's no doorbell to ring. As you guys come walking in, you smell a delicious 6-course meal breakfast, and Daniel's like, I hope, oh man, this is a lot of food, but it smells delicious, and oh no, we're gonna need some gold to replace some of this meat. I hope he's not too mad, but it smells so good. And I'll say there's like a half a table, like a good like a good like 2 by like a 3 by 2 feet size omelet just sitting on the table, stacks of strips of meat and bacon, and we'll say there was a local hen or a local not hen, a little pig that you had actually asked Daniel to go out and grab. And did you prepare it, or did he? I don't know how you tried to cook it. What are you trying to cook?
In any reality, Boom Boom just wanted to make like a suckling pig or something that would be on like, you know, like when Scrooge walks into like the Ghost of Christmas Presents house.
You want to have like a roasted pig type.
Full of crazy stuff.
Okay.
That's what he's trying to do in this kitchen.
You don't know how, but he has a roasted pig. Maybe by the power of Mama, and maybe he's that good of a cook. You don't know. But you guys come walking in, there's a beautiful breakfast there. And yeah, it's just you guys, Boom Boom, and Nathaniel, because Elro is not back yet.
Howard is going to sit down at the table, not realizing that Boom Boom cooked all of this, thinking Elro put out the feast, and be like, wow, he really does know how to throw a party for us. Just going to start digging in.
Mama has prepared meal.
And I'm going to stop mid-spoon. Look up at Boom Boom.
I cook because we family. And then he turns to Damian and he walks over. Can there just please be for the sake of the story, can there please 2 pieces of bread on the table?
Yes. You got bread? Of course, yeah, there's bread. It's like toast, right?
Yeah, he puts them on Damian's ears and he goes, "What is Damian?" He goes, "Damian, idiot sandwich." Then he goes, "I kid. Damian is brother." And he goes, "Ha ha, Boom Boom make joke," and hugs him like really tight. And he goes, "Damian eat first."
Thank you. He just kind of looks up to you. and kind of like for a second he hugs back, and he wants that family connection a little bit, and then he kind of just shuts down and sits down and starts to eat. Thank you for cooking.
Boom Boom, love you.
Okay.
And he goes, I David Ortiz for some reason.
Remus is just
That's good.
cracking up at the idiot sandwich like joke. Like he's amazed at Boom Boom right now that he just flew out with that. And yeah, I'm gonna sit down and start eating.
Cool. You guys started out. You're like, about 20 minutes in, we'll say Elro comes walking in. Oh! Wow, you really outdid yourself. I wasn't expecting this. Daniel, how much did he cook? And Daniel comes kind of scared and goes, I didn't want to tell him to stop. He looked very serious, and I didn't want to get him mad. I didn't want to get him mad at all. He is weird. He talks to himself a lot. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
Well, we can hear you, my man.
Boom Boom.
Well,
Boom Boom is weird.
yes,
you tell truth.
He comes walking over, you kind of like slaps you on the screen. Yes, you are, Boom Boom, but that's okay because you guys seem to be good at doing your job. Doing jobs I ask of.
What's
and
the cost of breakfast? Boom Boom will pay. Also, he sweep house.
Okay. We'll say with all the food you cooked, about 150 gold.
Oh my!
Jesus Christ!
Okay, so I just hand him the 110 I have and say, hope this close enough. Boom Boom have no more.
You guys did buy someone's pig to cook, so, I mean, you bought a live animal.
Okay. So I just give him all my money, and I just say, Boom Boom also sweep house.
We'll call it even. And he's just like, man, you used spices, and he's tasting. He's like, man, this is really good. Is this? Did you touch on the squid ink? I was saving.
One day maybe you pay Boom Boom for meal. Boom Boom make joke. You never pay Boom Boom.
Well, maybe you all will be getting paid again. I need you guys to do a little bit more running around for me.
Speaking of jobs, yes. Did you need us to find that group of people that stole Argo's Warhammer?
No, we I completely. We brought it back to him. They didn't find anyone, but Argo misplaces stuff sometimes, so he may have. I don't know.
Did he appreciate it?
He was very appreciative.
Right.
I told him you guys returned it, and he said, please next time stay at the Jolly Dwarf, please.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah.
And
that was Dan's question. Should we find the people who stole the Warhammer? Ta-da!
Thanks, guys. But speaking of the Jolly Dwarf, for what I feared is true, this vial that you guys have found is what I thought it was. Have you ever heard of frigid woe? He asks all of you.
Actually, yes. Somebody had mentioned that earlier. Who mentioned that earlier?
Well,
I think Tolgi.
Frigid woe. What do you know of it?
Well, not very much besides the fact that it freezes you, apparently.
Not only that, but it was created as a defense against the gods. Hundreds of years ago, when gods were playing where they shouldn't have been, and we wanted to fight back, there was an ancient city that tried to develop a a way to defeat and stop the healing properties, to stop the godly divine magic. And unfortunately, when their city crashed up north, some of their experiments, some of their relics have been procured and found and plundered. One of them that has been found in passing, never found a concentrated source of it, but is a disease that when inhaled or exposed to, it chills you to the bone to turn you to an ice statue, but there's no real source that's been established yet other than these small vials that we've only found once or twice. So for me to assume, but without this proof, it was necessary. It would be that bad. But now that we know that it is this, there has been talks that there is cures, remedies, antidotes to this, where the vials are found up in Eiselcross. Even more pressing, when I spoke to Albert, no, that's not his name, Arl at the Jolly Dwarf, the family that was there yesterday apparently is now coming down with the same symptoms, and they've now been confined to their rooms. So we don't want anyone else going there now. It kind of stares at you, Howard, like.
Well, I did try to warn them. And I told them to be very, very careful. And to, I guess, consult a doctor if they feel cold. So I'm glad that they heeded my advice and that they're taking quarantine.
I would have preferred this information yesterday. Maybe it would have prevented some exposures to more within the city or within the town. Unfortunately, now we don't know who is going to be exposed. And I need you all to head up north to find an antidote for this, or a cure, or some way to find this, to fight this. I booked you passage for a ship if you are willing.
I will look back at the group. Are we
Boom,
willing?
boom, enjoy boat rides.
Sure.
That's a 2. I'm always down for an adventure, as long as the price is right.
Boom,
He
boom.
turns to Damian and he goes, "Little brother, do we go on boat? This has nothing to do with Mama. Do you come on boat with family?"
I'll come on the boat wherever you guys want me to go. I don't care.
Do you want to go on boat?
Sure. He's confused. He's not definite.
Then we go on boat. And I pat him on the head. And I hug him really tight. And I pick him up and I go, "Little brother, so funny with answer." And then I put him down awkwardly.
If you guys would, I booked you a passage on a sailing ship called the Remus, and it will take you to Srinla, Syrinlya. It's a Uthadurnian outpost on Foreign, Eiselcross's largest island. When you guys get there, I need you to talk to Orvo Mustav. He's gone on quite some expeditions into the wilds of Eiselcross with Ergon, and once you guys find a cure, I need you to please get it back to here. There's an elf in Syrinla that goes by the name of the Buyer. They can bring it back here with speed. They have quicker passage. But I hope you guys don't hurry on your way out. It is a 9-day passage to the island.
Okay.
We'll go on boat if family go on boat.
Okay. He does also advise you that it is freezing and frozen up there. So you want to get, you'll want to have, do you have warm clothing for extreme cold?
Boom, boom, wear this.
What leather is that? What leather or what armor is everyone in real quick? And what do you guys have for protection?
I just have I have leather armor with my yellow coat over it.
I have leather armor and regular common clothes. Like, oh no, yeah, that's right. My leather armor is just sewed animal skins. I look like shit.
So, real quick, Howard, you are a traveler, so I'll give you the option right now. We can just kind of write it in canon. Because you were on your way journeying up north, would you become prepared with something that's heavier and thicker for like extreme cold?
Not for well, yeah, because I would have traveled through Jorhast's. Yeah, I would say like the lining of my coat would have like a little bit of fur or whatever to kind of keep somewhat of an insulation going.
Okay. You have sewn animal leather. Would you keep the fur to keep you extra like? Oh man,
That's very Kanye of you, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like a puffy leather coat now, like just like
Almost.
would you have the fur lining, or would you need to get anything? Boom boom.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Boom Boom is always kind of warm.
Yeah, we'll say that.
I mean, I'm a big guy.
Big guy plus
I got the
mama.
Fertile Pact and shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Boom Boom
Okay.
is okay.
Yeah, we're good with Boom Boom. Remus, do you need to get a set of clothing, or do you probably already have some? Up to you.
I feel like so I have the leather armor and just a black cloak over it. For some reason, I feel like I lost my warm clothing, and like I don't know why, because I'm from here, but I have no idea where it is at this moment.
Oh,
That's the best thing I've ever.
So I might need some. I probably need some.
all right.
Yep.
Who does if your guys are going up north? Who needs? You look pretty warm. You look warm.
I just
Little brother,
sheepishly
dude.
raise my hand.
I point at Damian. Little brother need clothes. Little brother no die in cold.
Okay. I should have something for him. He's looking at Damian. He looks over you real quick, Remus. And just for myself, as in person, the last session you said you were purple. I want to clarify. You're a tiefling, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So make sure. Horns and everything?
not like big ones.
Okay. All right, just make sure. We can have something for you too. Daniel, please can you go see if there's any spare, and yeah, I'll go get him. And runs off, comes back in a second, hands you Remus hands you an extra thicker cloak, heavier, hands something over to Damian. Damian kind of puts it on. It's like, oh, this is warm. Cool.
You know those hilarious furry Russian hats?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
Boom Boom looks at these guys and goes, Boom Boom request hat. It is made of fur and high, like sun, like mama. When Boom Boom wear, he look like mama has phrase that Boom Boom will not say. But when you squat and you release, you look like hole where release come from. So I'm requesting one of those hats, in other words. And
Comes back and there's no real hat that fits that description. Just kind of like a cap, kind of like think like old 50s football helmet, kind of like just little like beanie type of thing that would kind of like just it's warm. Got a little fur, but not what you're describing.
I put it on begrudgingly. I go, Boom Boom try make joke. Now Boom Boom just warm.
Well, it looks good on you, and I say
hug him aggressively.
okay.
Like, and I'm like, Boom Boom care about opinion of you, small furry man. And I release him.
Okay. Elro kind of just like thank you. So we got you a jacket. Got him a jacket. You guys are ready to go. Anything you guys want to do in town before I walk you guys over to the ship and we get on that part?
Is there any place that might sell any kind of, well, you never know what we might come across, any scrapping or anything like that? Any kind of potions of the healing sort?
Well, just kind of looks back and just thinks, there's a shop or two. You can go to Jen's Magical Goods. Usually she's got to wait until there's a caravan to pull in for supplies. Hasn't been one around in a month or so. I don't know if she has any healing potions, but you can go stop by. Remus, bring them over to Jen's, and I'll meet you at the docks. About an hour, we'll say.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, Remus, lead the way.
All right, cool. That's fine.
I need to know, is Damian super deadpan normally, or does he seem different after staying in the room with a stranger last night? Because it sounded like he was talking weird, but I can't tell.
He's going in and out of deadpan and normal.
Okay.
Kind of like, so he's going over like something's trying to take over, like not a full-on possession, and I'm not saying that Mama's possessing. That's not what it is, but kind of like the idea of something's overcoming him that he's never experienced, and it's changing his thought process, and he's now able to do some magic, and it's weird.
Okay.
So like he's just off put by this morning, but there's definitely moments like whether like Mama gets mentioned or he's very indecisive, he just kind of shuts down.
Okay.
Or like the talk of a family, he just shuts down.
Nothing happened to Damien in this room, did it? Like,
I don't know.
does Boom Boom have to, like, you know?
We never saw who stayed in that room.
Mm-mm.
You guys didn't walk him to the room. You didn't go check on him. You guys didn't ask him. You guys didn't do anything. I mean,
I wasn't even there, so I have no contact.
yeah, you have no idea.
I guess I'll ask him as we leave the house and start
Okay.
making our way to Jen's magical stuff.
You guys like my guys. You guys like my shop names. They're gonna get better as we move on. I swear.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, no, you're
That's
good.
very good. You're good.
Like, Johnny's magical items.
Yeah, Jen's magical stuff for now.
Straight and to the point. I like it.
Right, I do too. Her name's Jen. She sells magic stuff.
It's what it is.
I'm in.
June refers it to the dive bar. It's very direct. So yeah, you start asking. I mean, anything specifically you ask him, or you want anything specific?
I just want to know if he interacted with the person he shared the room with last night and what they were like.
He was weird. He was quiet. Started crying in the middle of the night. And then he was quiet after.
Boom Boom stops and goes, "Did men in room touch little brother?"
No. Mama said nothing would hurt me.
Mama knows. Mama has gift. Mama, free Boom Boom from circus prison. Free Damien from no family. And then I start walking again.
So when you hold Boom Boom, when you hold Damien, I want you to make a perception check with the disadvantage real quick.
Oh, that's not bad. Perception. So 19 and oh boy, 14.
14? Nope, you're good. He looks like nothing. Like it looks like Damien, just kind of like shuts down every now and then, but he's good. Yep. So you guys head over to Jen's magical stuff. Anything else you wanted to know about Remus?
I would like to know if Mama did anything to the man.
Oh, that's a really good question.
Give me a second. I didn't even think of that. Hold on.
Ruh-roh.
Mama said he wouldn't make noise anymore.
Oh God. Did you talk to him this morning?
No, I woke up. Well, Mama woke me up. Then I came and got you guys.
Oh God, this man is totally dead. All right.
Man is dead because Mama willed him dead.
I question nothing else and lead the way to the shop.
You guys head on into Jen's magical things, and it is Jen is a gingery looking gingery elf. She had a smile and customers first thing in the morning. Remus, hi. I wasn't expecting you. Can I help you all? Oh, new coat. Where did the last one go again?
That's a great question. We've come to get stuff. You should be happy.
Hey.
This is my favorite character.
We're really just coming here to pick over whatever you've got left. I know there hasn't been a caravan in a while.
Yeah, Holly'll she kind of deter some people from wanting to get up here. See, what are you looking for? Anything specific? Where are you guys going? What are you doing?
Well, we're going on a trip up north, and we wanted to procure...
She puts her hand out.
I look at the hand.
Jen.
Hi, Jen. I look at the hand.
Oh.
I look back at her.
Is something wrong?
This is Howard. He doesn't touch people.
No, I have a thing with germs.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi. So yes, we're heading up north, and we wanted to procure any kind of possible healing potions, something that might keep us safe in case we come into, bandits or whoever else might be out there.
Healing potions? I have one. It's just a simple, potion of healing, but it's going to run you about, what is it? Healing potion is, I think, 100 gold. Real quick, hold on one second. Just a simple potion of healing. Let me see how much that gold that is real quick. Potion of healing. Gold cost. Is anything else? I may anything else specifically other than the potion?
I put my great club on the counter. Is that attractive?
Yeah, she looks like early 20s, curly hair. Her beard is actually in braids with bows on them. Dark blue bows that kind of complement her eyes that are also really blue. And she's covered in freckles.
So
too.
I put my club on the table. Boom, boom goes. He goes, "You are Jen. You sell the magic things. Boom, boom. Wear parts of animals. Carry big log to crush enemies for mama. But if Jen help Boom Boom, he make babies with Jen. They will be strong. They will be grandchildren to mama. And Boom Boom will make sure Jen never have problem ever again."
I'm going to jump in, or you could just sell us a potion for, let's say, 25 gold.
Well, they normally run 100 or 50, as I was checking. 25. That's a bit of a price cut. What's in it for me?
Not having his baby.
You have Boom Boom.
Make
Boom,
persuasion, by the way. Both of you actually make persuasion. I want to see where this goes. It's actually kind of funny.
Just watching it happen.
Oh, no. 9.
I got 16.
9. All right.
Huh. It's 50 for the potion because it's the last one. And you? She kind of puts her hand on your shoulder. It doesn't sound half bad.
Boom,
On
boom,
your return, though.
Boom Boom will protect. Boom Boom only ask for things that help Boom Boom and family. You loan item to us, we pay back tenfold. Jen gets baby from Boom Boom. Boom Boom gets things that make things go away for mama. and family helps Boom Boom help Mama, because Mama is all. And he kneels down in front of the counter awkwardly, like he's taking a knee in football for some reason. I don't know why. He's wearing that hat now, so
Okay.
that's a new thing.
Persuasion with advantage.
Sweet. So that's a 14 and a 20. Not, but 20.
What else would you like? Because if it's tenfold, that means on return that'd be 500 gold back.
Boom Boom want better weapon, better way to protect Boom Boom. And he turns and goes, little brother to Damian has nothing. He turns to Remus and Howard. He goes, they have nothing.
I mean,
We will return what you give to us, and we will bring you treasure, and Boom Boom will give you baby that will crumble the ground for Mama.
So she is very, I like that sound. I like that.
I want to make a Tinder profile for Boom Boom right now.
Please do. Please do.
I'm going to look at Boom Boom just like shocked that he just pulled that off. Like,
The man does not have any money, has no concept of how money works, but just negotiated this crazy deal.
it is way overpaid for
Listen,
a simple health potion, but
Well,
Then we're getting a bunch of loner stuff too.
so with the high roll from the persuasion from the multiple successful checks from Boom Boom, what do you guys all want? And look, she gives you she has one healing potion, and you want a better weapon. What weapon were you looking for? I'm like for out of the wall. What were you looking for? Like a great club or like a what for real?
Boom Boom want axe. Boom Boom want more armor. Things hit Boom Boom, it hurt. When it hurt Boom Boom, it hurt family, because Boom Boom cannot save family. But Boom Boom will return these. And he doesn't say it, but like somehow in his head, because he's basically like, because at level 3 I can just get my own weapon. But like, he doesn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
it's whatever the equivalent is.
Oh yeah, that's great. She kind of looks at you. I got something. She goes into the back room and pulls out a battle axe. Goes, don't tell him, but Arl lost this. She sets it on the counter. Our secret. This isn't a loner. This is for you. And she just kind of does this little wave over it, and the inscription just kind of vanishes, and it says, "For Boom Boom." Hands
Boom
over to
Boom
you.
just nods his head. He's like, we will make 2 babies. 1 destroy ground. 1 destroy sky. You will reign with Boom Boom as queen
This is how you guys start supervillains. I'm just letting you all know.
of ashes
yeah.
for Mama.
This is a supervillain origin. I love it.
Apparently, this is Boom Boom's origin story.
This is the supervillain that Boom Boom becomes, obviously.
Oh,
in the end.
yeah.
This is Endgame style.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
What else were you guys looking for? She hands over to she looks over up and down Damian's like, see, and she's kind of looking him up and down, thinking of what he probably would be best to use, and hands him a mace. Shows, did I have this possibly? Maybe. How does it feel? He kind of swings it. Feels good. Okay. Also, you wanted armor. She gives you a pair of just simple, we'll say medium armor. What kind of armor were you looking for?
Medium is fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know. I mean, I'm a warlock, so I think it has to be light. So
Or if it has to be light armor, we'll say it's I mean, oh wait, didn't you already have light armor?
Yeah, I'm just wearing leather armor. I was just asking for something better because we're in a magic shop. And then somehow this woman agreed to be impregnated by me twice.
I mean, you roll high rolls, so you guys got to come back for it too. I mean, she hands you over leather armor. She goes, I don't know how much this will help, but you sort of already have it. So if you want to, you can take this as well.
This prettier. Boom Boom wear. Boom Boom takes off his current armor, puts on the new one, and hands his armor to Jen and says, this is you. Boom Boom will come back.
Okay.
He massacred dozens to make this. This is for you, my love. Bet you didn't see that one coming.
Nope.
Me neither.
Howard, Remus, anything you want. You can see that she's asking, like, well, anything else I can do to help for the rest of the party apart from the one. Anything you guys are looking for, ingredients, supplies. This is the time now.
Not particularly armor, but do you have anything of like a amulet or a ring or something that might help with defense or armor?
Let me see.
Hey, Anthony,
see.
real quick.
What's up?
I actually can wear medium armor as a warlock.
You can?
So
Is medium armor. We'll say that. Sweet. We'll go with it. I have this, but it's got one charge left. It's a ring. She pulls out this little. It looks like a. If it was new, it would have been polished. It would have looked like beautiful, like polished copper. But now it looks kind of deteriorated. It's a little bit starting to corrode. It's got some green cracking throughout it, and it almost looks like it's going to break if you squeeze your hand too tight in it. It's got one charge left, but it's not. It can help you in a pinch. It's got. If you want, you can expend a single charge of a shield spell, single use. It was the last I had. I was going to sell for 100. Because of you, I would say 50. So on return, 500 gold for this, 500 gold for the potion.
I feel like that's way over pushing it, but yeah, I guess since you're gonna make Boom Boom's babies, he'll pay you the 500 each for those.
As long as I get the money.
Or the two babies, and I'm gonna take the ring.
If you want, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, as an action, you have a single charge of a shield spell.
Sweet.
So, anything you're looking for specifically for supplies, Remus, or just stock up on something? Forever now, hold your peace.
I was looking more for maybe I don't know. I'm perplexed by that dagger I got from the woman I want to steal from her wolves.
Yes, which I'll say, if you were playing with it throughout the night, you could find out that you are. I will say, did you spend any time with the dagger, kind of or kind of like looking around, playing with it, or anything?
Not yet. No.
No. All right. At some point when you do, there's more that you know that there's something about this dagger. You're just gonna have to spend some time with it to figure out what's up with it. Okay.
Yeah, I was very drained from Damian's story of his life, and it was a long evening.
Yeah, no, and when he dragged on for like an hour-long story, like it was his life. Like it was a very depressing too. So,
Ricky, can we be best friends in real life?
Oh yeah. Of course.
So you guys end up leaving the shop or anything? Oh, go on.
I was asking if she has like a short sword or a rapier or.
Sure. Yeah, she pulls a small short sword. 2 feet. Smaller. It's nothing special, but I mean, honestly, I have a bunch of these. Really don't need it back. If you want it, here.
It's not even magic.
Yeah, no, not everything's here magic.
What?
but it's in your name. Jen's Magical Shop.
It's the whole god store.
Yeah, and I'm out of stock. We haven't seen a caravan in about a month or two. You just took my last 2 magical items, and I'm not even getting money yet. I'm hoping for a return. She kind of looks at Boom Boom and kind of winks a little bit.
Can I?
Boom Boom will return with big
Would I?
destroy earth and heaven. And ring for Jen. I added that as a side quest. I'm gonna make her a ring out of like bones and disemboweled like enemies.
Howard's automatically going to hold his ring that he just put on and just walk out. Nope.
Okay.
Would I? Does Jen? She just buys the stuff, right? She can't create or like enchant anything.
She does have some low magic abilities. She could enchant something, but nothing instantaneously. I mean, it really depends also the enchant. What are you looking to have done? Depends.
No, I don't want to do anything.
No?
I don't trust,
Okay.
I don't trust her anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she's not an enchanter. She's known as kind of like another shop in town. She's not the magic. It's kind of like, I mean, she may have some last bit supplies. That's it, really.
I'm just gonna leave confused.
What did we get? I got a battle axe and some armor. Is it cool or is it just like some standard crap?
I mean, you got some standard medium armor. I mean, the battle axe is simple, just basic battle axe. She kind of just had it. The short sword was like, it's not the best short sword, but it's a simple short sword. It was literally an extra one I had wound up that she pulled from like a pirate or something that like kind of traveled through town. It was like, people are like, hey, got like 30 swords. You looking to buy any? She's like, I could take 4. And you just kind of grab the last one that it's been sitting there for 3 years or so.
All right.
So for medium armor, would you say it's like more scale mail or like half plate or like breastplate?
I'll give you scale mail.
All right.
But just realize that you're about to go on a ship in scale mail armor.
Absolutely.
Okay. As long as it's understood.
Absolutely.
So you guys end up leaving?
Yeah, well,
All right.
I don't. I just don't know what happened during all of this in the store. I have a shitty
Nice.
short sword that I just got given, and we're leaving, and now Boom Boom's gonna have 2 babies, and we're going on a boat.
Let's go on a boat, guys. So you guys head over to the dock, and Elro's, hey, Boom Boom, Remus, Howard, come on over here. I want to introduce you to someone. And as you come walking up, it's a standard ship size, probably about 100 feet long, got a mast or so. Maybe it's longer than 100 feet, or maybe like 150 feet. I don't know. Remember that ship? It's got a captain's quarters. So, nice. It's gonna be it's not like a private vessel, but it's more like a cargo ship that they're taking north to go pick up anyone that's on their way back to the city, to the town after. So you're going to kind of catch a passage on. And as you walk up, you are greeted by, a dwarf, black hair, grizzly beard, comes walking up. Yeah, welcome. Name is Hollis. Your captain. And you guys are looking to go on up to blah, 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 blah. You guys are going up to Swinla, I heard. It'd be about a 9-day travel. And pretty much from what I hear, you guys will help defend the ship if we're attacked. So we're good to go.
I aggressively hug him.
He aggressively hugs you back as and Elro goes, I mean, I didn't say they would defend the ship. I said they're well versed with combat. We don't want them getting hurt. We need them to come back here in one piece, or at least get us something back.
Turns to the side and looks at him dead in the eyes and say, "Mama will defend ship." And then hugs this guy and goes, "You have met Boom Boom. Boom Boom has met you. You are brother now." And releases him.
All
And then
right.
for some reason he walks over and he pats Remus on the head and goes, "Boom Boom like you." And then he points at Howard. He goes, "You could too." And he winks.
Howard will awkwardly wink back, like a little confused. You're good too, Boom Boom. And then he'll
Boom just nods aggressively. He goes,
I go up to Captain Hollis and I get real close to him and say quietly, I saw that man rip the heart out of someone's chest. We're going to be fine. We'll be fine. And I just board his boat.
Oh.
so warlock.
So you guys are
this.
charisma checks, guys. Charisma checks. So you guys are let out of the ship. Elro will let you guys know he'll see you hopefully within at least 20 days because he doesn't want you guys to be gone for too long. There are members of the town that are sick, and he does need the antidote for this frigid woe if you guys can find it.
So we have 2 days.
No, I mean, yeah, you guys have 2 days after arriving, pretty much.
So no pressure is what you're saying.
no pressure.
No pressure.
We're gonna pinpoint this right on the 9J track, Captain. Don't worry.
That's what I like to hear.
Howard's gonna go to Elwood real quick and be like, any clue as far as to like what the antidote is, where it's located at, or are we just basically on our own here?
Well, where is it? You'll want to go and talk to. Oh man, what's his name? Real quick. Where is it? Real quick. Sorry. You'll want to talk to Orvo. Orvo should be able to help kind of lead you guys and retrace the trail to where Ergon and him were last adventuring. And from what I could read, the antidote is a milky liquid. I don't know how much it will be. I don't know how much are dosings, but it is a milky white liquid of sorts. I would expect it to be in some sort of crash site from the civilization of Aeorian civilization. But please journey on well and don't take too long looking around. It's the worst when it's such a long passage, but please don't mess around. Time is of the importance. And he sees you guys off. You guys enter the ship.
Oh wait, I have one more thing for him.
Go for it.
Does he have the blue vial with him?
No.
Oh,
no.
Never mind then.
I have one thing for him.
Go on.
Boom Boom holds his hand out like this. And
Okay.
goes, you slap Boom Boom's hand because you are brother.
Persuasion check. Yeah, I mean,
All right. Yeah.
Can I was gonna say, can I actually assist and be like, just go along with it?
roll with advantage. Or unless you want to roll your own, your choice.
No,
You
roll
guys-
with advantage. You're fine.
I got an 18, so I'm not terrified of that at all.
Roll for the natural 20.
You'll get
All right,
full
fine.
on pump.
Yeah, the other one wasn't so good.
Yeah.
You get a solid high five, and as old as this half elf, I can't remember what he was, ranger was, he still's got some strength in him. Especially, he's like, oh, it hurt, but he just kind of hurt himself a little bit.
Do I get extra XP for inventing the high five in this world? Because that's what I just tried to do. I'm not gonna lie.
You get inspiration, is what you get.
All right.
I give inspiration.
Boom.
All right. So you guys are on the journey of the vessel. You guys are about 2 days in. Is there anything you guys wish to accomplish? Self-meditation, self-discovery during this journey?
I'm studying the out of that dagger.
Got it. Anything else for you guys?
I am going to kind of recall certain moments back and sleep as long as possible and see if I can conjure any kind of dream.
Okay.
I met a man named Frank once, and we talked about what a tree actually is. And it's like a 6-hour story.
Okay.
And
You
so
see, you
I'm
start-
sitting at the bow of the ship telling anyone in earshot, and even if people walk away, I'm still telling the story.
Okay. I'll say JP Hardshell. He's a dwarf. Kind of has this. At first, you think he's actually a turtle, but he actually has the shell of a turtle that you don't know how he acquired it, but he's wearing it. And he's actually the chef, and he's like, not bad, not bad. He starts singing along, singing a tale about the tree. He starts dancing around. He's enjoying himself, and you start hearing him sing off. And that was a good one. That was a good one. Goes off down and start cooking. It's good.
I would like to follow him.
All right. He brings you down in the kitchen. You guys start cooking together.
Yo, yeah.
You and JP start hanging out. You start cooking.
Iron chefing JP.
There you go. That's what you're doing for this.
Doing the entire
Got
voyage.
it. There you go. You and JP Hardshell. Got it.
Awesome.
For your dream, or while you're trying to recount, while you're sleeping. Let me see.
Wait, you don't have to do it. I'm just saying, he's just trying to remember to see if he can remember anything from his previous dream.
Do you have a book yet, or do you have any notes or any parchment that you keep track of for your own personal notes?
I have some papers and notes and scribbles and stuff like that, but I have it tucked away. It's not anything organized. It's just tattered mess all over the place.
You start to see that some of notes that you've been trying to pull together, certain things are starting to kind of come more clear, and just you don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
You start to see geometric shapes and lines, and you're trying to figure out what it means. You don't know if it's a painting, a design, maybe a mathematical problem, but you're starting to see lines and shapes and stuff start to connect, and you're trying to sketch and trying to retrace and figure it out, but that's where you're at right now. Something for you're kind of you keep seeing shapes and you're waking up. It's almost like lucid, LSD tripping. You feel like you're tripping out, you're coming back and you're you wake up. Every time you wake up from more and more, you keep seeing these shapes a little bit more and more, but nothing's clicking it. You just start drawing parts of it. It's you start drawing a circle connecting with a line coming one way, and then you start writing numbers possibly, and you don't know why.
Okay.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. Dagger. So you end up finding two, because I have an encounter before the session's done. I'm checking on the time, but I do have some notes for you on the dagger. And let's see. Real quick, let me just pull it up. His collections, campaign. Campaign. DM notes.
It's the dagger.
I know.
Do. I'm making a song. I'm sorry.
All right. So
dancing here.
So what you do discover about this dagger is that after spending some time with it, it is beautifully crafted, this dark black obsidian glass shard that kind of has this blue kind of inscribings throughout it, etchings and runic markings. And with a bonus action, you're able to transform it from a dagger to a key. And that key, you're realizing, it takes place of your thieves' tools. It will, for you.
It all makes sense now. I thought it had something to do with the shop. It was weird.
Yep. So the key is it is a key essentially that you can use to open up doors. You have to make the rolls like normal, but instead of tinkering, it also kind of in the idea that it's not as obvious when you're trying to unlock a door with the key rather than break into a door. So with that, you have lesser restrictions on breaking into stuff, breaking into houses in public.
Cool.
A little bit more perks on that. And then also when the dagger is in a dagger form, you can as an action throw it to attack, and it returns back to you.
Sweet.
So you can do that.
That's great.
Returns back to your hand at that. Whether hit or miss, it just pops back at your side pouch, wherever you would put the dagger, kind of back to your hand, back to your side pouch, your call, where it would be intended to. So you got that.
Nice.
Boom, boom. 2 days into the ship, you start to feel this frigid cold come over you. And your speed is now 25.
Oh my.
Yes, your speed is now reduced to 25.
Okay.
This
adjust it
is
on my sheet, but I will note that.
Yep. I'll either affect it. I'll either change it on my end when I go back to listen to this. And that is, just so you know, that is the beginning stages of frigid woe that is hitting you.
Oh, that's right. I got the.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
So there is more of a urgency to get a antidote. You do have whatever this is.
Yeah.
So
at some point, Anthony,
Yep.
during the trip, I want to pull Howard aside and tell him my entire backstory. I feel like it's important. Like, I sit him down and I say, "You will listen to Boom Boom," and I tell him like my tragic backstory about how I was a circus person and Mama saved me and I destroyed the people and then I walked the earth for Mama and I found, vengeance.
All right. Cool.
And at some points, I'm crying. I'm hugging him. For some reason, I'm doing push-ups. Like it's
Okay.
And then
I'm just like I switch to the one-handers and whatnot.
Howard will be sitting Indian style, like cross-legged, whatever, the entire time. Kind of like checking out sometimes at certain parts when it's like, okay, yeah, sure. Like interesting parts, you'll check back in. After you're done, he'd be like, well, mine's not as in-depth. And then he'll spend like maybe 15 minutes going over his backstory of how he used to be a drifter. And how he was tired of being the one always like walked over and all that stuff. So he decided enough was enough. And one day he had a dream, woke up with powers, and decided, I'm going to go live my life.
Okay. And I'll say, along your passage, is there anything else you guys are trying to do before you guys reach the islands? Yeah, like another 7 days.
oh Jesus.
Jeez.
Anything to practice out? I have an encounter ready in between stuff, so you guys let me know.
Fair enough.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything right now.
So
Yeah.
no good. All good.
Learn to cook more. I mean,
All right, cool. So you start to cook. You actually, you start to get good with it. Start to get friendly with the rest of the crew. About 5 days in, you guys are out on the deck. Everyone, the ship's in full motion, moving, and you guys start to see that there is a fog approaching. As you guys are approaching it, there's no stopping this. It's just the entire sea has become blanketed with a fog, and you're the captain like, slow down, and they start to slow down to kind of ease their way through this. And JP actually comes walking up to you. Boom Boom's like, got to be careful. There's rocks out here. We don't want the ship going down. Where are you guys all on the ship? I don't know ship terms. So there's the front, the back, main deck, and then like front and back raised decks. And then there's
I'm in the galley. I'm in the kitchen.
Okay.
I will be whichever cabin room that I've been in.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of studying my notes still and trying to figure out.
Okay.
That's
I'll be on the back main deck. Just
Okay.
kind of wandering.
All right. I need you to make a perception check.
19.
No.
nice.
Perfect. You
Jeez.
begin to hear a voices singing. Beautiful, beautiful voices. And right after it, you hear a big splash. You hear, man overboard, get him, get him! And you start to hear everyone rushing to one side of the ship. What do you want to do? You start to hear voices singing, and you hear that, a splash. Like, you hear a distinct man overboard.
I would like to go to the lower deck. I like creep down. I creep down the stairs and kind of like inch to see what's going on. What do I see on the lower deck as I make my way down?
As you're on the lower deck, you have the main mast in the middle, post up about 50, 60 feet up, and off to the left you see about 3 crew members over trying to throw ropes and kind of look around for a body that appear to go over. You see, by the time now you realize there is the first mate looking over, there's a deckhand, and then there is a scout, and they're all looking around for just a random, just like grunt man, a no-namer, red shirter.
I'm going to avoid being asked to help.
They're not. Someone go call for help. Go call anyone. Does anyone know how to swim?
Ricky, your indifference is my favorite thing ever.
And I'm gonna go to the cabin, I guess, and tell Howard what's happening, because you guys are in 2 different places.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell Howard this first and see what happens.
Boom Boom's trying to create a new way to cook an egg. I picture he's been for like 6 hours, and he's like, "You crack egg, you boil egg, you do this." I'm trying to come up with a new cooking thing that I can do with an egg. So he's like holding it over fire. He's like just doing weird stuff with an egg.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go to Remus and be like, well, is it like that dire of an emergency? Don't people fall off ships all the time? Like, I don't know.
I guess they seem pretty upset about it. I avoided it, but
Honestly, I don't blame you, but I suppose maybe we might should probably help.
we can offer some assistance. I suppose So someone thought we were going to defend the ship. I don't know. I heard some voices too. They were singing.
Mm.
It was weird. It wasn't Mama, as far as I know, but I don't know what
Thank
Mama
God.
is exactly.
I don't know either, but we might as well, I guess, let Damian know to go get Boom Boom, and I guess go
At that, Damien comes walking. He goes, "Someone fell over. I think they need help. I'm going to get Boom Boom." Mama said to, and he just walks out. Like he walked up, barged in, walked out. Horror movie style. Like
that guy's a little odd.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too.
Boom Boom. Damien shows up. Someone fell over. Mama, should we help them? Mama told me to get you.
Little brother, Boom Boom cannot find new way to cook egg. Boom Boom has failed, but Boom Boom will save man who fall over ship. And he walks over and he goes, also, and he kind of puts on a headlock and goes, "I call this Noogie Patrol." And like goes and gives him a noogie. And he goes, "Boom Boom make joke." And he slaps him on the butt and he walks upstairs.
As you walk up, Mama talks to you and she goes, "I know how you can cook an egg. I'll tell you after."
Oh,
Boom appreciate you, Mama.
Mama's going to teach you how to cook an egg.
Boom Boom will make egg
Mom will make it all better.
in an ethereal way that no man has ever seen. He screams into the heavens and walks up the stairs.
Do we hear him screaming about an egg out of nowhere?
I would think so.
I-
Yes,
it's
yeah.
screaming,
You
yeah.
guys hear him
Like-
screaming. Yep.
He's like,
Like,
"Ah!"
yep.
I
Well,
picture just the tail end where it's like, and no man has ever seen just fury and excitement.
So as you go running out, you now see 4 people are throwing ropes and trying to scream out and reach and look for someone. And as you see that, you see another 2 deckhands look off on the opposite end of the deck, and they just go straight up walking over.
The hell?
Make a perception roll. Boom, boom.
Oh, okay. It's not good. It's a 2.
You hear singing, but you don't hear any splashing.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. What do you like to do? You see people walk off the one end. On the other end, they're screaming and trying to throw rope over on the other. Damian goes, I'm going to go up to the top. And he just walks right up and he starts walking up to the top of the lookout, the scout.
Boom Boom goes, no! To Damian.
Oh, okay.
Goes, little brother will go in galley.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happened to little brother.
Okay.
Boom Boom hear singing, but hear nothing else and only mama sing. He goes, who sing songs? And I pull my great club. Apparently, Boom Boom doesn't like singing unless mama does it. So that's by the way.
I need you to
go ahead.
Go on. No, you go.
I was gonna say, Howard's gonna tap Remus and be like, "Well, I guess we should probably go up there." Boom Boom sounds excited.
Roll initiative.
Pull out my dagger and say, I can't wait.
Yeah, right.
All of you roll initiative,
Nice.
guys.
19.
So that's cockeyed. 14.
Okay, hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, he is. Where's my initiative counter? Combat. Oh no!
Oh my god, I have disadvantage on stealth checks. I hope we never have to do anything stealthy.
All right, what's everyone's initiative?
14.
19.
13.
Good. All right. It's gonna be Boom Boom, them, and then you guys will follow Boom Boom on the follow-up round. But Boom Boom gets to start off. Boom Boom, what do you want to do? You're starting combat. You hear now a chirping, and like this like cawing noises, and you hear this singing as well. Make perception roll. What do you want to do?
Towards whatever laughter it is, Eldritch Blast.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 9.
You hear it coming.
Perceive.
You hear it coming from the sky. If you want to still shoot, I'll let you shoot with disadvantage.
Yep.
Sure.
Very on brand for Boom Boom. Heyo, that's a 20. And up a 6. So I got a 6. Great.
You shoot a blast, and you start to hear a chuckling, and then a singing again.
I don't like that one bit.
Do you wish to move anywhere?
No. What I do wish to do is go, Boom Boom will make hat from laughing thing in sky. And I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I would like just slam my great club on the ground.
Sure.
Like Captain Caveman would.
Okay.
Like it's because he's angry. He's really off right now.
Okay. Let's see real quick. At that, let's say, Boom Boom, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. That's not good. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. 16.
You start to hear a voice creep into your head, and it comes in through your ears, actually. Like, you hear it. It's not just instantaneously there, like when Mama speaks. And you start to hear this singing, almost like a lullaby. And it reminds you of one of the happier friends you had, one of the nicer friends you had from your time in the circus. As horrible as it was, there was one person that was nice to you. There was an old like fortune teller that would kind of sing and be nice, and she was never mean to you, but she didn't like let you out, but she'd sing to you to sleep sometimes. You start to hear something like that, some singing, and you hear, come on over the edge. And as you hear that, you kind of just shake it off, and you realize that was not the same person you remember.
And now I'm even more upset.
I need you to roll for another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, all right. Oh, hey, 15.
Same thing. So it's both of them coming back in, and you shrugged them both off.
And then I go, Madame Janaso is dead. No one sing to Boom Boom but Mama. And he's like, I'm like, Boom Boom is more off than any human being has ever seen Boom Boom. Like, he's like hulking out right now. He's so mad. Which would be helpful if I was a barbarian.
She's not there yet. Not yet. 2 more levels.
2 more levels.
You guys end up coming up to this one. You guys are now in the order of rotation. Boom Boom, your turn.
Oh, Eldritch Blast. Rip.
Again, make a perception check to see. Because there's all this fog everywhere. You don't see anything yet.
All right.
You've just been hearing voices.
13? Oh, no, wait. Oh, perception check. Perception check 13.
Yeah, you start to see out of the corner of your eye, you see a figure kind of flying through with these winged arms, and it looks a skinny, skin tight, like bony body with these giant feet, clawed feet, come swooping by you and scrape at you as it flies by. You see it kind of from behind you.
Now I'm going to shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Make an attack.
All right. 17.
Don't forget, you do have the inspiration still.
Touche. 17?
Just remember. 17 hits. Roll for damage.
Right. 10.
Nice. Take a shot. Boom. You hit it in the shoulder, and it starts to do a tumble, but it corrects itself and catches itself in the air, and it looks around it. You goes, kind of like hissing, almost like a demonically, but also just feral. You guys would see this, I think, if you guys came up and we're looking at Boom Boom. You definitely saw that. Your turn. Who rolled first, or who rolled higher between you two?
I think Howard got the 19.
Yeah, I got
Howard?
the 19.
Howard, and then Remus.
Okay. So then I will, that's not very good, and I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at it as well.
Make an attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Nope, not with a natural 1.
As you launch it, the second one comes swooping by you the way that the other one had done to Boom Boom, and it actually knocks you. And as you go to fall, you stable yourself, but at such a low angle, you end up launching a blast at one of the crewmates, and you see one of the deckhands get launched overboard at that one.
Insert Wilhelm's scream, please.
Remus.
I'm gonna try and throw my my new dagger at the second flying creature that just attacked Howard.
Make an attack roll.
All right. 25.
Nice.
That hits. Give me 1 second. I need to close this door.
Deal.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Guess I was being loud.
6 damage.
6 damage. And which one were you aiming at?
The one that just tried to knock Howard off the boat.
Okay, cool. Oh, by the way,
come back to me.
Real quick, I'm sorry. That dagger, it's a +1 as well. My bad.
Yeah, no, I remember that from last session.
All right, just make sure. Cool. That hits. It is now one of these bird-like creatures that you see. If you guys, any of you guys want to make a history or make a survival check to roll to see if you understand, if you know what these are. I'll say, seeing both of you guys now enter the battle, I need you both to make wisdom saving throws.
Nemo.
Oh god.
Okay. Nice. 18.
16.
Nice. Wait, what was yours, Danny?
18.
18? Yes, all good. So you guys start to hear this lulling, like, come swim with us. Come on over the edge. And you both shrug it off. You guys both definitely felt the attempt to come on over and jump to your depths into the water, but you both resisted it. And at this part, we'll say there is now 3 people over on the one side trying to call out for help. You see the captain come walking out and smack them. We can't get them. Get to the guns. And they walk over to these 2, like the 3 crew members sitting there. Walk over to the front of the ship as they're arguing that their friend went over, but they have to because if they don't get rid of these, they're all gonna die. And these 2 like really archaic looking like harpoon guns. And you definitely can tell there's a reason why they wanted people that could fight for them. And they begin to load up these to enter and shoot. But it's going to take them a while till they can shoot them. We're back at top of the round. Boom, boom.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast again. Make an attack. And which one are you attacking? The first one or the second one?
First one, please.
First one? Go for it.
12.
That hits.
Hey!
Not hard to hit him. How much damage?
8.
Nice. Takes another tumble. It starts to dip even more this time, but now it's coming around. It's kind of getting it's kind of and it starts to get ready to sing to you on its next turn. Howard?
I am going to Eldritch Blast the one that knocked me over.
Okay. I'm sorry. Real quick, did I mess up? Who between you two? What was initiative?
I was
I
19.
went out to 19.
19. What was yours, Remus?
13.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, my combat tracker got messed up, so I'm just running with this. All right. You want to do another Eldritch Blast, you said?
Yes.
Same one?
The one that knocked me over.
Okay.
Like
Go
I
for
knocked the dude off the boat. Was like, oh, whoops, my bad, and tried to go against the one that hit me. So
Go for it.
it's a lot better. That is.
Sorry, I knocked you off the boat.
Yeah, basically. 18.
Hits. Roll for damage.
All right. Where's my 10? That is nice. 11 points of damage.
Nice. It looks hurt and it's looking back at you, and now it's kind of getting ready for its next turn. It's eyeing you down, ready for an attack.
Sweet.
Remus?
Are there so we're on a ship.
Yep.
Are there like open barrels on the
Yeah, there's an open barrel or two.
Are you going to Donkey Kong these things?
No. I'm going to throw my dagger again first at the second creature.
Okay.
So 8.
Does not hit.
And afterwards, I'm going to go to one of these open barrels, get in it, and cunning action hide.
Nice. I forgot you get that. Make a stealth roll.
All right, I can do this.
And we'll say because the two winged creatures were looking at Boom Boom and Howard that they didn't even notice the dagger missed them. So, yeah.
Unnatural 20?
You're gone. You're in a pocket dimension in this barrel. You're in a pocket dimension. It comes down to the 2 winged creatures. The first one looking at you, Boom Boom, is going to come down and make a multi-attack. It's going to do 1 attack with its claw and then one with the club it's flying with. 11 plus 3, 14.
Yep, that hits Boom Boom.
Comes over and it does 6 damage as it slashes at you.
All right.
And then it's going to make another attack at you. It is a 5.
No.
So it comes down after its claw attack. It comes to swing you at it with its with the club, and it just kind of bounces off of the armor that you now have a little bit hardier than before. The other winged creature comes over to you, Howard, and it's going to do the same.
Okay.
And it rolled a 22. That hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Rolls a comes over at you with a claw, and it is 6 damage to you.
Okay.
And then it is actually going to use an action and start to sing to you. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. Okay. Nice. 17.
You overcame the singing that was trying to lull you off the edge. At this, you now see the 3 cabin mates, the 3 crew members. They are now loading up the 2 harpoons, and you can see the one guy in the middle running between, putting a 2 harpoon in one, putting another harpoon in another, and the 2 other deckhands are going to try and aim them up and try and take a shot at these winged beasts. Nice. That hits. It's going to do 4 damage. So it does 4 damage to the one. And then to the other one, it's going to take a shot at. The other harpoon just misses it. And you can start to see that it's starting to load it up next for the next turn. The one's looking pretty bad, pretty beaten up, and the other one is looking a little bit tougher right now. Boom, boom, your turn.
It's right next to me, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll say it kind of swooped down. It's within 5 feet of you, but it's like you can reach it, but it's not on the deck. It's flying, kind of like a.
I think I want to just hit it with my great club.
Go for it.
I
Use
just
the
want to
battle axe.
go. Oh, is the battle axe better than the great club? Wait, is it a great axe or a battle axe? Because battle axe is one-handed.
Great
I
axe.
feel like I'm a two-handed guy.
No, that's what I meant. I'm great axe then. 2-handed.
Okay.
I think it's a D12, right?
Ooh, well, let's see. Let's add that real quick. So, great axe. Yep. Let's equip that guy.
Wait, no, is it a great axe or battle axe? It's 2-handed.
Great axe is two-handed.
Okay, then yeah, you get that.
Sick. Okay. Yep.
It's a D12.
D12 plus
D12?
3, which is dope. So, all right.
Nice.
So, nat 20, baby. Nat freaking
Nice.
20.
Nice.
Holy.
Very nice. Roll damage.
Oh, boy.
Roll damage, double it, add your modifier.
Okay.
Or we,
So,
no, wait. We said before we're gonna rule this house rules, double all damage. So I like that.
okay.
I'm okay with that. My thing is that if you're gonna do critical on something, you're doing critical. Did you roll a 12?
I rolled a 12 plus 3, so 15 times 2 is 30.
Nice.
Jesus.
How'd you want to do that?
Boom
Oh,
Boom
God.
says, only mama sing to Boom Boom. And I just go and like cut it diagonally in half. You know, like when like that cord cuts people in half in the beginning of that stupid movie Ghost Ship?
Oh, yes.
It's like that. Like it's clean.
That's the
it's
best
fast.
opening ever.
I've never seen it, but I can picture what you're talking about. So
Like it's so fast that like blood doesn't even spray. It just like the thing just goes
like Underworld style.
Underworld style,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. You see it kind of flap one more time, and after that flap, it just drops. And actually, at that, Howard and Remus, your turn. So, anything else you want to do, Boom Boom, on your turn? But I mean, it's your guys, and then the last one.
Boom Boom looks down and just like spits into half of its face and says, "No one sing to Boom Boom but Mama. Never again."
All right, definitely dead. Howard,
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one that just tried to attack me again.
go for it.
Yep. That is a 21.
That hits.
Okay, I figured. 8 points of damage.
Oh my god. Okay. It's looking hurt. It's looking scared, and it's looking hurt.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay
Remus?
put. I'm not moving yet.
Wait, so they're. I know we've clarified this. They're like 5 feet from the ground.
Yeah, they're like 5 feet from the ground, kind of just whoosh, hovering.
How far is the one from Howard? How far am I from the one that is with Howard?
Within 20 feet, I'd say.
I will get out of my barrel and I will sneak up behind, and I will sneak attack with my short sword.
Nice.
Yeah, you definitely.
Uh, 21.
That hits. Roll damage. And you got sneak attack damage too, right? You just leveled up.
Yes. No, it didn't. I don't think it changed for level 2.
I can't remember. I can't remember if rogue is level, if it's on the odds or evens. It goes up.
It's the odds.
Think
The
it's-
odds.
Currently, though, it is 8 damage.
This thing is looking hurt as it just took a slash in the back. It is not doing okay. It is looking hurt and it is looking scared. Looking scared. It's on odds, by the way. Looks like.
Oh,
It is.
Is that all? Perfect. Is that all you got for your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me.
On this turn, you actually see it look around frantically. It looks at the dead body of the part of its of the other partner of it, and it kind of like looks a little sad, and flies away. And as it's flying away, it's going to try and grab one of the guys that is loading up the harpoons.
Is that the one that's right next to me?
opportunity attacks
I was gonna say opportunity attack of opportunity.
from both of those guys? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what
You
I'm
want to?
doing.
You guys can take reactions and do opportunity attacks.
Yep. 13.
That hits.
Sweet.
14.
That hits.
Oh snap! 14 damage.
I'll say you both hit. How did you guys want to do this?
I guess, I don't know. Remus, how do you want to do it first, and then I'll go off of you?
I'm just going to chop off a leg. Like, whatever leg is closest to me as they're flying away, I just cleave it off.
You cleave a leg of your choice.
Okay, and then as like the body goes like hurling forward from like forward momentum, I'm just going to shoot him with the Eldritch Blast and make it like go through his chest and like explode from the inside.
It's exactly as you see this winged beast look around frantically, trying to escape, realizing this was not an easy pickings. Try to retreat. It had its leg cleaved off and then got blasted through the stomach and has this angelic like moment where it possibly could be beautiful in the most messed up way, and then just falls to the ground. And then it looks up and then just drops down again. It's a last minute twitch. Combat's over. Yep.
Boom Boom approaches the bodies
Go for it.
and cleaves off the wings and turns to the crew and says, "Make feather cloak for Boom Boom." And he just throws the thing in front of the guys.
They're at the harpoons and do any of you know how to and let me see who I have. See who would know.
Is the captain on the ship?
Yeah, the captain's on the ship.
Or is he on, like, the deck right now with us?
Yeah, the captain's on the deck right now trying to hustle and trying to run and put harpoons in. They were getting ready to try and lock up another attack, and
All right.
obviously you guys handled it. He's someone that goes, I don't make any Abster, do you? And you see this gingery elf pop up and like, just stop breathing. I mean, I'd give it a shot. And at that, Damian kind of just peeks his head out, and you actually hear it in your head, Boom Boom.
Hmm?
You actually hear Damian say, I can cast mending and attempt something. And you distinctly know it's Damian, not in the room.
Boom Boom turns to like wherever he thinks the voice came from and goes, "You are good, little brother. Boom Boom love you with all Boom Boom have."
No response. Yeah.
So I just say this
Damian is out. Damian is in the galley. but he heard you. So that's that. Do you guys want to do anything with the bodies or meh? You two? No?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I would like to yeet them over the side, actually,
Yeah.
and just go, you will go where you kill people.
So,
You
Bodies.
will die in cold water again.
Before you
And
throw
eat
one of them over,
first.
Howard is gonna try to like take off one of like the claws if he can,
all right, make a sleight of hand. It's not really animal handling. It's more of like a
I'm not trying to be stealthy about it. I'm just trying to like.
Oh no! I'm just trying to think of like sleight. Make a dex check. That's what it'd be. Make a dex check.
Yep. Nice. 13.
Yeah, you cleave off. You cleave off very because the wings actually were a part of it. It wasn't like wings were attached. It's like the wings were the arms. So Boom Boom did rip off the arms, which make it easy. And you go to hack off one of the hands. It's kind of twitching around for a bit and then just goes limp.
Okay.
That's
perfect.
it. Cool.
That's all I wanted.
Nice.
All right. Boom,
I'd
boom.
actually like to save the head of the one that Howard shot through the chest.
Okay. You can do that
What
too.
do these things look like?
These are some scrawny, bony-looking humanoid figures that are wearing like tattered clothing across like the groin area, but like naked from the waist up, skinny, tight, pulled tight across their body. Make survival checks or history checks, I guess, if you want to determine what they are. Out of fourth wall, they're harpies.
I got that 20.
Mama, you hear a voice in your head that goes, Boom Boom, you killed them well.
I cleave the head. I literally shove my hand up into like the neck head area and like grip the skull and go, Boom Boom, kill you. And then it goes, yes, you did, Boom Boom. You made Mama proud. And I go, Boom Boom, do well.
I'll say what you hear. You actually hear Boom Boom. You hear Mama talk to you on Boom Boom. This is a harpy. There's many, many evil beasts out there. You must kill them all.
Boom Boom will kill all of them. And
Mama
make
also
Mama
wants you to know that there's someone evil on this ship. They need to go overboard.
Who needs to go overboard?
JP is not nice. JP is mean. He stole that shell. You need to get rid of JP. Don't let anyone know. And that's it.
What?
Okay. So Boom Boom goes, he goes, I hear you, Mama. Do you hear Harpington? I hear you loud and clear, Boom Boom. Well then, we are in this together, new brother. Anything you say, Boom Boom? And he's doing like a really bad, like it looks like this, like he's like clearly talking out of half his mouth.
This is like the greatest character I've ever heard of, man. This is great. I love it.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
So you guys have two more days until your journey.
Mm-hmm.
And do you guys wish to do anything else until you arrive? Boom Boom. You already understand that you have to get rid of this man before you get to the Eiselcross.
Oh, clearly.
You cannot let anyone know about it either.
No, I'm going directly to where JP is.
Okay. Just so you know, everyone is all huddled together kind of after this. JP kind of came up and is kind of reconciling with everyone, making sure everyone's okay. And
we follow Boom Boom to galley. We talk about new way to make egg.
Okay.
Don't we, Harpington? I think you better listen to Boom Boom, JP. Boom Boom agrees.
Yep. You guys
no one's creeped out by this. Like,
dear God!
you guys are clearly seeing this happen.
We watched you ripped out a heart of somebody else. So to Howard, it's just like,
Whatever's going on in that room, I don't want to be there.
Nope. Did they ever pull up the body that I accidentally shot over the ship?
It's gone. Nope.
Okay, good.
It's gone.
No consequences. Sweet.
For now.
For now.
Howard, Remus, do you have any plans, or can we fast forward until to see what Boom Boom does before we close up?
Yeah, I want to fast forward this.
Okay.
Remus, you got anything?
I got nothing.
All right.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm good.
Let's watch and enjoy.
Mhm.
Boom Boom. You have 2 days until we hit land. Mama let you know this. How do you get rid of this man?
Are we in the galley?
You're in the galley now.
Okay. Boom Boom says, he goes, Boom Boom and Harpington give you one chance to confess sin. You tell Boom Boom, but Harpington, no. Get right, Boom Boom! Boom Boom, no. Your secret. Boom Boom not tell. But Mama did not say Harpington cannot tell. She didn't say that at all, Boom Boom! Loophole!
This man looks at you a little confused. What sin? I didn't do anything wrong.
You take shell.
What?
You take it. Mama see it.
I didn't take
Mama
no
tell me.
shell.
Mama see it. Mama tell me.
I didn't take no shell.
Harpington? You took the freaking shell, you jerk! Tell Boom Boom or he's gonna rip your head off! Like you did to me!
I didn't take no shell, though. It's mine.
Where you get it?
I bought it.
From who?
I don't know. We travel a lot. I bought it from a store.
Tell me
Or
name
shop.
of store and keeper. Boom Boom meet shopkeep. Boom Boom profess love and ability to make baby. One that make earth tremble. One that make sky shake.
He's stumbling and he's make intimidation roll.
Okay. Yeah! 21, not natural, obviously.
He is stuttering and scared. He's not. He's. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. I bought it.
Mama
He's just
tell,
stuttering. He's.
Mama tell Boom Boom to get rid of you. But if you give Boom Boom shell, Boom Boom no do it. Because Harpington say no. Is that correct? That's right, Boom Boom!
Make a deception check.
All right. It's really good. Yeah, it's a 20. I swear to God, I'm not making any of
All right.
God.
No, it's good. This is
I
great.
swear I'm not making these stupid
No,
numbers
this is
up.
great. He takes off the shell and kind of hands it over to you. It's like, here, don't get rid of me.
If you steal again, Mama burn you.
Oh, okay.
Harpington not tell Boom Boom what to do anymore. Is that correct, Harpington? That's right, Boom Boom. I'm a one-trick pony. Well, Boom Boom still love you. You know what happens when people mess with Boom Boom? I think we all found out. Maybe we show JP. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
You hear
Oh, Boom Boom kid. We have shell.
Mama whispers. You hear Mama. I said get rid of him.
Oh, Boom Boom changed tune. Boom Boom must kill you.
What?
Mama say get rid of you.
No. Help. I mean, Mama's saying to get rid of him.
Boom Boom slave to Mama. Mama know all. Harpington, I'm sorry, but Boom Boom must do this himself. Well, I guess that makes sense. Boom Boom Mama is everything. So Boom Boom must destroy. And I Eldritch Blast him.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. That's not great. It's a 9.
You just took his armor, so it hits.
Oh, great.
Cool. Roll for damage.
5.
5. Let me see. Sure, that works. You hear a blast, everyone else, and you're as your angle and your shot from the blast just smashed into JP, and he goes and hits almost like a porthole. It's like higher up on the wall, and he goes blasting against it, and you could swear you see a fist materialize out of the air and just punch him, almost like Big B's hand style, and just you see the body get crumped and thrown through the hole. Splash.
Yeah. Well, that.
And
Howard's gonna walk up to the door and knock. It's like, you guys cooking eggs in there?
Come on in, Howie!
Okay. I'm gonna open up the door.
you see Boom Boom with JP's big shell. I don't know, maybe if you put it on, Boom Boom, your call.
Oh yeah, I'm clearly wearing it.
Yeah, cool. It +1 to AC.
Oh, sick.
Cool.
Nice.
We'll say. You can give that to anyone to wear. It is it's like a medium size, so it's kind of like a medium fits all. It looks a little smaller on you, but on someone like Howard or Remus, it may be a little bit big. Maybe just fits for us, right? Yeah. So you see Boom Boom wearing the shell.
Yep. I'm gonna be holding the door and be like, "That's everything I just needed to see. Thank you, Boom Boom." And I'm gonna close the door and walk right back away.
Yeah. You hear, "Good job, Boom Boom. Good job." And at that, you actually turn around, and it's not Mama, it's Damian behind you with his hand on your shoulder.
Boom.
Remus, did you react to anything? Because that's where we're leaving off, I think. Unless you reacting real quick.
Here's my reaction. So we just hear the blast.
Yeah.
And the scream and
Yep.
the splash.
Yeah. I will say, in my legit draw, in my idea, the galley's in the back, below.
Right.
Everyone else is currently out on the front and the top.
Oh,
So
yes.
a splash they may hear, but they definitely didn't hear, like a bit of an explosion, but it's like distant. Like they're rolling with the disadvantage.
Would my room be above the galley in any way, shape, or form?
Yes.
I ignore it. I hear everything, and I'm waiting for someone to come to me and say there's no problem.
Awesome. And we'll pick up there next week, guys.
Oh my God.
We're going to pick up there next week and see what problems just happened and what's going on and where this party is going to take us. I have been your Dungeon Master host for the evening. If you're listening to this on audio on our podcast, or if maybe you're watching live either on YouTube or Twitch or wherever this is being played, thank you so much. Follow, hit subscribe, check us out. Catch us next time as well. Guys, let them know where they can find you all at.
I guess I'll start off. Daniel Chavez. You can find my art stuff on Facebook and Instagram, Ratfink Arts. It's RATPHINC Arts. Check it out.
Cool. Rick?
I recently deleted my Instagram, but you can follow my cat at @BubFuzzins on IG, and he's absolutely adorable.
Bob Fuzzins, I'll say, guys, verified content, Bob Fuzzins is worth it.
Beyond that, at Ricky A. Laprade on Twitter. And I think my name right now is Cashmaster Dracula.
Yes.
So,
Rick?
I'm at Rick_Coates on any of social media, and that's pretty much it. I just post random shit. I broke a bunch of concrete with a sledgehammer today for 5 hours. It was a jackhammer, that was what it was. But that's what I did today, so that's what you'll see.
Awesome.
I'm literally going to make a Twitter for Boom Boom now.
Please do.
I'm going to tweet as Boom Boom.
Please tweet as Boom Boom. Listen, guys, if you want to, we're going to get a Twitter handle out. I'll make sure to share it to let everyone know how to tweet at Boom Boom. But if you guys want to ask Boom Boom questions or ask questions from Mama, we're going to let you know what hashtag and what to do for that.
I'm so about this life.
I almost feel like there should be a side Twitter account, too, for Harpington, but I don't know. That's just me.
We'll figure it out.
Harpington is basically like Conky from Trailer Park Boys.
I was just gonna
I
say.
don't know where that came from, but now I have his head. I actually added it to my notes on my D&D Beyond sheet.
Awesome.
So, Harpington's a thing that's apparently going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, listen, subscribe, hit, follow, catch us next time. See you there. Staying where? Or who's Boom Boom?
Well, you see, you'll find out maybe. Hopefully, hopefully not. But actually, it's very nice. You just have to believe in Mama. That's another thing. Where are the rooms exactly?